Hey guys, time to chill out with Sub-07 and welcome back to play The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time 3D. Last time we entered the Fire Temple, the second main temple of the game, and found that Darunia was going to tackle the boss of the dungeon alone. Kind of risky, but maybe it'll work. This time, we're hopefully going to try and find a solution to our problems of not being able to progress further. We've got some rusted over switches, and we found the pillar we need to knock down, but we don't have a way to do so. Crossing over through the door that we actually saw that one trapped Goron in, we can head over this way. And we got a lot of fire in the way. Our path was blocked if we try and take the normal path, so we have to cut through the center. Luckily, that's not a big issue for us, and we can just kind of navigate around to do this. But we gotta go fast. And unfortunately, the fire makes it a bit annoying. Make sure you have the path laid out before you take the charge. This is where you want to go, right around the corner. So press that again. Nice. Let's run for it. And we make it in handedly. Now we head through here. Fake door. Just kidding. Turns out they actually can play with your expectations. This door is fake. Blast it and you destroy another wall, revealing the actual door. Crafty bastards. But we also have a mini-boss. Meet the Flare Dancer. Extinguish its flaming clothes first. What does that mean exactly? Well, hard to say. Except you're supposed to hookshot it. Pull it out from its fire armor and you can easily damage it. This guy will just kind of go on the run afterwards and try to run from you until he gets a chance to run back to the fire. Luckily, the Fire Dancer, or Flare Dancer, is not the smartest thing in the world. Otherwise, he just kind of dances towards you threateningly. But thanks to the hook shot, you can easily make him vulnerable. Come on. He's gonna keep running for a bit. Otherwise, he's just gonna keep running in a circle, honestly. He will try and turn around if you manage to cut him off, but otherwise, just watch out. And eventually, he will go down. He does take a surprising amount of hits, though, for a little guy. And his fire has actually changed color as well, which is kind of neat. But with one nice jump slash to finish him off, he's dead. And thus the fire goes away. Link does another nice spin, and we can get up onto this main platform. Let's head up here. And the platform itself will rise. Ascend higher. And into this room. Open this door. What do we got? Another strikeable switch that we can activate. What else we got? Gateway. More fire. It looks like we're going to be doing another time puzzle. This thing will move real fast, so you got to be careful. Get above it and drop a bomb. Get ready. Fire goes away, but we don't have much time. Go fast. Easily make it through. And wouldn't you know it, we wind up on a sort of reversal of where we were before. This place, though, is a bit more, I guess, developed compared to the last place we were in. Before, we had to just kind of hookshot for our life to get there, to the very top over there. Once again, there's another thing set afire, or set on fire, but by pressing this button, we extinguish the flames surrounding it, and it's a much bigger chest, which is nice. So let's head up this way. You can actually just very easily take this path to circumvent the entire challenge. You're supposed to take the bigger path, but if you're just crafty about it, just take the short one and you'll be fine. Just make sure not to fall. You got the Megaton Hammer. Use it to the buttons to smash and break junk. It's so heavy you need to use 2 hands to swing it. This is the legendary hammer that the Gorons were talking about. This thing is extremely strong. But it's also super heavy, as mentioned, so you can only use it with 2 hands. How does this work? Simple. Pull it out and swing. With enough force, it actually sends objects falling very fast, and it even works on totems. Slap the side of the totem and it makes them move to the other side and disintegrate. I'm not quite sure why it does that part. More fire keys, not an issue for us. Our sword very easily handles that. But I believe that there is a Skulltula around here. let's just hook shot to destroy you two real fast. Okay, it doesn't look like there is a Skulltula here. I thought for sure there was, but there might be one close by. Pull out that hammer, though, and swing. And that forms a staircase. Complete with what looks to be something dropping over here. I guess this is arrows. Press this button, and we open the doorway. Except that. It's another blue switch, so it's another thing that we can't open and leave in order to get out of here. Luckily, they were smart enough to leave some boxes behind so that we can use those to get out of here. Otherwise, we'd be in a lot more trouble. So let's just head back up real fast and grab these boxes. I don't know why these boxes are really here. I kind of like the idea of having to MacGyver your way to using these switches with another object, but just let us use bombs instead or something. Like, come on. All right, carefully put the box on the switch so it stays down and switch by heading through. Got another big box here. You can easily drop down with. Nice. Now remember, there is a Goron still here that we want to help. Slam this button with the hammer, and the gateway will reopen for us, and it'll stay open. We want to get to that button real fast, and swing at it too. Nice. Alright, that's another Goron freed. What secret you got? A door is hidden behind the statue at the entrance to this temple. But the Goron's special crop won't work on it. Do you have anything stronger? Well, I think we do. Luckily for us, this hammer is the best thing we could ask for. And thus he's freed. Once again, we got one more chest to open up right behind him. Kick it open. Nice. Alright, let's get out of here, though, because we know what we need to do. We got the tools we need. Head over to the big pillar. You've known about this since the start. Slam it with your hammer, and let's fall. Good God, that scream is blood-curdling. Thankfully, you don't take any damage when you do this, so you can just drop down at your leisure. And now, those chests at the very first floor make sense because, thanks to the hammer, we can destroy totems. If you hadn't have figured it out before, the Goron's advice pretty much gives it away, which is quite nice. So yes, this totem right here we can destroy. As soon as we deal with these fire keys. Nope, that's the hook shot. If we didn't have that extra key, we wouldn't have been able to open this door. Salamadunka! And open this. Let's see what's in the back here. Looks like we got keys, we got fire slug, or torch slug, I should say. Oh, we got a jumper, it looks like. And we got a lot of enemies around here, jeez. I also definitely hear the distinct sounds of a like, so be careful. They have a habit of just kind of dropping in on you from nowhere. Let's take care of these torch slugs real fast. Hey, where do you think you're going? They do also drop magic, which is quite nice if you need to replenish that, but that's not really something you gotta concern yourself with all that much in this game. Like, replenishing magic is pretty easy. Thankfully, the door opens. Doesn't seem to be a like around here, but there is one here. Block with your shield once again to destroy these things, or just slap them with your sword. Likes will eventually try and come after you, but so long as you're careful, they don't pose that much of a threat. Make sure to use your bow, though, and don't hook shot, because if you hook shot towards them, you might wind up pulling yourself right into his mouth. 2 arrows will easily finish him anyway. And let's not forget you. It's another gold Skulltula. How many is that? 55? Jesus. Okay, there's 4 that we've gotten so far. I'm trying to remember if there's actually 5 in this dungeon, because I don't want us to forget anything. I want to say there's only 4? No, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think I know what happened. There's a fake wall that I forgot about. We're going to want to grab that real fast before we make any further progress. At least in terms of going to fight the boss. We can grab this on our way, thankfully. But still, just be careful. Because we also got another Flare Dancer. Once again, Hookshot is your best friend. I'm actually curious. How does the Megaton Hammer work with you? Ooh. Well, it does hurt him. That's good. Ow. I mean, to be fair, I would also feel pretty bad if I got smushed by a hammer this big. I do kind of love the Flare Dancer's model, though. Just a tiny dude with this weird round body. With his head sticking out. It's kind of funny to me. It's like he's wearing an oversized baggy shirt. Yeah. I mean, I know it's hammer time, dude, but you're not wearing the right clothing. It's parachute pants, not shirt. Okay, this is taking too long. Get back here. Okay, he's just gonna go back in the fire after a bit, I think. Yeah. Ow. Okay, he actually got me for once because he landed on me. Like, needs to pull him back in. Damn it. Jumping towards the fire and we wind up getting hit. Damn it. But thankfully, a few more good strikes will finish him off. Hold still. Needs to reel you in. Let's see if we can't flatten you with the hammer, though. Nope. Oh my god, you are persistent today. There we go. Get away. And that is the explosion. Which gets us one last chest. At least one last chest that we know of. Because I believe... What are you, actually? Bombs! Okay, sure. I guess I could always use more bombs. This is not the door we came in from. That's good. This is the last button. And we unfortunately needed the Megaton Hammer the whole time. Why else would this button be rusted over? What's up, bro? Oh, I see. Big Brother Darunia asked you to rescue me? I owe you big time. Please help Big Brother. This one doesn't even have any advice because we've cleared out everything there is to do in this dungeon. All we'll have to do is go take the fight to that boss, assuming Darunia hasn't taken care of it already. Let's get ourselves that big, fancy boss key. Now we can get inside the chamber where the boss lurks. We could do that right now, but I want to grab that last Skulltula for safety. So I'm going to make the trek back up to the 3rd floor and hopefully find the hidden wall that is carrying that thing. I'll see you guys in a second. Oh wait, here we go. Right here. This is the spot. In that one corner that we didn't bother to see anything else. No tricks or anything. Happened to have a fake wall hiding the last of the gold Skulltulas in Fire Temple. That is every gold Skulltula in the Fire Temple, meaning we've gathered everything there is to grab around here. Luckily, there's nothing else to worry about, and we don't have to worry about any revisits. That actually didn't take all that much time, thankfully, because the Fire Temple's a pretty straightforward dungeon, but that could have been a whole lot worse. For now, I gotta get down out of here, so I will see you guys back at the entrance, and we will head back towards where the boss chamber is. Okay, finally back. Head over to the left of the main entrance, and that door's awaiting for us. But we don't have to head in just yet. Remember, there's still a pillar over to the left here. If you want, you can take the second to shoot it with your hook shot and pick up some stuff real fast. Because I believe there's some pots here that contain fairies for you. If you are in need of fairies and want to restock, by all means, get some. Let's see what we got. Angle jump, nope, and... Link! Why do you do this to me? I don't know why he sometimes just does the short jump, and I've yet to quite differentiate why exactly that's the thing that can happen, compared to him actually doing the normal jump, which is what I expect out of him. Like, maybe it's because I'm pressing it as, like, right after he's rolled it off, I don't know. But otherwise, there's 2 fairies that will appear here. I got 2 bottles that I could potentially house fairies in, but I don't need that. I'm just gonna take the 1. And this also does give you extra bombs in case you need them. I don't actually know why you would want bombs for this fight. They actually are not necessary, but maybe that's an option in some other game. Or other version of this fight, who knows. Otherwise, let's go check in on how Darunia is doing. Hopefully he's been able to make some progress. Kinda looks like a dice, now that I think about it. I don't know why this flooring looks like that. Subterranean lava dragon, Volvagia. Oh god, that's a lot of fire. Meet the boss of the fire temple, Volvagia. Unfortunately, it looks like Darunia did not win that fight. Looks like it's up to us. Volvagia's fight is very simple. This is actually sort of a puzzle boss compared to other bosses we've seen, in that you gotta focus on a lot more. It's the boss of the fire temple, revived by the evil king. I don't know its weak point. I sure do. Smack it with that hammer. And you crack its face, letting it be vulnerable so you can damage it. It will retreat after only one slash though, so you really gotta be careful. This thing will take a quite amount of time to kill. And when you actually damage it, it will come out and start breathing fire at you. That fire deals a lot of damage, so dodge roll and strafe your way to safety if you need to. Eventually, Volvagia will give up the chase and head back down into the holes, letting you start the fight over again. Thankfully, he does not heal when he goes down into the lava. Or should I say she, because I believe Volvagia is actually a girl. If I remember correctly, there's actually continuity established in the Zelda comics that confirms Volvagia is not only female, but in the comics, she's actually kind of a friend of Link's. It's weird. There is a official manga for Ocarina of Time, and it's got some weird decisions about it. Well, regardless, eventually Volvagia will go up high, and she'll start slamming into the ceiling, knocking down rocks. The rocks move in a very set pattern based on where she's moving, so long as you're careful, you can pretty easily avoid them. And once again, as usual, if you want to deal the best damage the fastest, use Jumping Slash whenever you stun Volvagia. It is your best bet for damage. And also, try not to take too long when you're fighting her, because if you take too long to crack her face open, she might slash at you. Boom! Yeah, she tried for it. Jumping Slash, deal a lot of damage and make her retreat. I don't know why, but Volvagia's always stuck out to me as just one of the most weird-looking dragons in any game. Like, the flaming hair and just the serpent-like body while it's floating, it looks really... Something about it is odd, but I like it. I don't know why. It's hard to explain. Like, it definitely looks more like a demon than it does a dragon, but I kind of dig that about it. Alright, go back in the hole. After a while, it also starts to go to try and tease you by showing different spots it can appear from. It takes longer and longer the more that you damage it to show up. Like 1, 2, 3. There we go. Bonk. Jumping Slash. There we go. That's some good-ass damage. Alright, back up. Looks like you're going back to the ceiling. Yep, looks like it. Now, sometimes Volvagia will also try and drop rocks directly above you. You just gotta avoid where they're falling from to be careful. Otherwise, it's kind of a random pattern. Alright, heading back down, it looks like. Thank goodness. I know that, like, the whole fire dragon thing is kind of cliche for just most adventure games, but at least Volvagia looks very distinct. And the fight doesn't consist of just whack it until it dies. There's a bit more strategy to it than that. Because of the whole armor thing with its face. Now, eventually, yeah, it will get smart and try to attack you right out of the gate. But that will not save it. That's Volvagia down. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. The whole skeleton frame falls apart. And there's the head, which is still breathing. Oh, God. It's like a snake. And there it goes. But in its place, we get yet another heart container. Life energy will be totally filled. 12 hearts. Jeez. Let's get out of here. Oh shit, we made the volcano erupt. Oh no, we knocked over ceiling guy. Excuse me, roof guy. Oh! Luckily, it looks like we managed to put a stop to that. The eruption has ended. And looks like that flame around the volcano is also gone. And wouldn't you know it, Darunia was the fire sage all along. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate what you did. I thank you on behalf of the entire Goron race. You turned out to be a real man, just as I thought you would. By the way, I, the wild Darunia, turned out to be the great sage of fire. Isn't that funny, brother? Well, this must be what they call destiny. Nothing has made me happier than helping you seal the evil here. Hey, brother, take this! This is a medallion that contains the power of the fire spirits and my friendship. Hooah! You received the Fire Medallion. Darunia awakens as a sage and adds his power to yours. Don't forget, now you and I are true brothers. And thus it warps us right back here to the end of Death Mountain Crater. Yeah, that's the Fire Temple in a nutshell. All things considered, we did that pretty efficiently. There really wasn't that much to worry about aside from that one instance of backtracking. And hopefully that'll be the only amount of backtracking, but, Also, now that we have the Megaton Hammer, we can actually crack open certain rocks that we couldn't before. This is really, really helpful because it will not only give us a lot of options, but it potentially opens up a lot of things that we might not have thought we could access. Decker Nuts. Also, how the hell are you guys in a volcano? You're plant people. What are you doing in here? 30 for... Ew. You guys are the worst when it comes to trying to make me deals. But regardless, I think that's going to do it for us. We have made great progress. We've finished the Fire Temple, and we've acquired the second medallion, awakening Darunia as a sage. So ultimately, I think we're done here. Next time, and let's play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, let's head back to Kakariko Village and see how everyone is reacting now that things are back to normal. Maybe check on the Gorons as well. Till next time, though, ice out.